Let's take a look at my vanity to give you a little bit of inspiration on how you can organize your makeup. Hey girl, what's up? Welcome back to Glam Life by Meg, where I show you how to efficiently and glamorously live your very best life. Drop a hey in the comments if you're new here. Say hi, it's nice to virtually meet you. By the end of this video, you're going to know how to efficiently organize your makeup in a small space. Especially us apartment dwellers, we know it's a small space, but we gotta make it work, and we still wanna feel glam and have our little space to get primped and get ready, you know? If you wanna see exactly what kind of space that I'm living in, go watch my home tour video. You can see exactly what I've got going on so that you know I have a small space too. Stop. Before we go any further, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. Step 1. Now this is the hard part, I know. Quit it! You gotta do this part, girl. You have to do this part. You have to take it all out and you have to downsize. Most of us have more makeup than we will ever need or use. It really becomes clutter. It just becomes extra clutter that just stresses you out because you have so many options and you don't know which one to pick. It's not necessary. I have downsized all the way to 3 eyeshadow palettes. I can't believe how much happier this makes me. I have exactly what I know that I will need and use. I have a palette of fun colors. I have a palette of neutral mixed with a little bit of fun. And then another little neutral palette that has different tones, you know, warmer tones, cooler tones, all that. Instead of you flipping through every eyeshadow palette that you own and getting stressed out because you can't pick, that's wasting time, that's wasting energy, and you wasted money on palettes that you are never going to use before they expire. Hot tip, makeup actually does expire. This is super important. Take a look on the back, and what I actually do is I will write when I open the product so that I know, okay, it says it's good for 2 years. It was probably sitting on the shelf for up to 6 months before I actually purchased it. That's not always true. I just kind of overestimate. It was probably sitting on the shelf for about 6 months. Eyeshadow's good for 2 years. I opened it on this date in 2017. Ooh, it's time. It's an easy way to help you keep track, but if you know in your heart that you bought something years ago, it's gotta go. The product will not perform in the way that it is supposed to. You know, oh, it blends and the pigmentation. After it hits this expiration mark, not only is it gross, but it's also not going to perform in the way that it's supposed to, and then you're gonna be wasting time trying to blend out these shadows that no longer serve you. It's important to invest in shadows that you know that you're actually going to use. Okay, so you've gotten rid of everything that is expired, everything that you know you're not gonna use, the stuff that was just holding you back. Now you can see exactly what you have, and this gives you the chance to say, okay, cool, I need to come up with a system to organize this. Calm down. Why are you holding on to a product that doesn't even work right? Toss it. You don't need it. Get rid of it. Step 2, you need to designate a space for your makeup products. Pro tip, do not store your makeup in the bathroom. Let's take a look at my vanity to give you a little bit of inspiration on how you can organize your makeup. Let's go. Do what we're supposed to here. Ah! Here's a quick little overview of my vanity. It came with a stool, which is fabulous because once you're done, you can just tuck it under and then it doesn't take up more space. Someday I would love, oh hey, you can see my feet. Someday I would love to have a big luxurious chair, but it just doesn't make sense in this current layout, so it's a great solution. I will link this vanity. I got it from Target. It was on sale at the time. Let's chat. The great news is that now I have this beautiful ring light. I'm gonna remove this to stop blinding you guys. This is just a mirror that I use to get a little bit closer up when I need to, but I also use the Jeffree Star mirror for that. Wait, it goes with my outfit today. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Prior to the investment in this ring light, I had tried literally everything, every kind of lighting system that I could think of to put up here so that I could do my makeup in decent lighting, because the vanity, for space reasons, has to be over here. out of the way, but the lighting isn't so great. Now I use the ring light that I'm filming with, but before that I used these guys, which actually, and I have two more inside, and there's a cutesy little remote that turns them on. It wasn't the best situation, but it helped me until I got the ring light, which I love, and I would highly suggest getting a decent system, because this doesn't put a ton of light on my face. It sort of works. I tried LEDs like around the mirror, and it just wasn't giving me what I needed. It was just looking really weird and uneven, so shout out to this ring light. I will link my ring light down below, Amazon. All right, let's get into it. You know what to do. Ring that bell. Let's get into what's actually in here. This was the big brush collection that Jacqueline did with Morphe, and I have 2 sets of them. As someone who does makeup on other people for a living, these sets are just perfect. And they so happen to match the vanities, so I thought it would be cute to leave them here. Then I have a cute little, this is where I keep dirty brushes and stuff. I didn't want you to see my dirty brushes today. This is my teacher pencil that my cousin actually made for me. I will link her Etsy shop somewhere. Go check her out. She's insanely talented. Moving forward. Ooh, girl, I just spit. Anyway, behind drawer number 1, this is where I keep sponges and Q-tips. I do not like to keep more than I need. These are my personal ones. I do have a separate section of where I keep stuff for clients. I have a separate section for that. I keep it separate from my own makeup so that things don't get confused. I keep my cute little puffs, which are actually great for applying powder to the face, and some Q-tip. And behind drawer number 2, this is actually where I keep my palettes. Gotta have it. Another Morphe palette. This one is not as high of quality, so I am actually going to be investing in a higher quality palette for myself so that I don't have to spend so much extra time blending out the shadows. Ain't nobody got time for that. And then this is my wild card. This is the Morphe 35B, which they discontinued because they hate me. Look at how it's a perfect rainbow. Ah! It's a perfect rainbow. Like, if you need it, it's in here. And Morphe saw that people were just loving this, and they took it and they are doing color stories now. They'll do smaller color stories, but expand the amount of shadows that are in them, which I guess whatever, but I really like this one. I'm really sad. Honestly, I'm probably gonna go with the Jeffree Star palette next, or the Sephora Pro. I hear that that one's amazing. They have a really colorful one, so that'll probably be next. Again, investing in better quality shadows will save you time and save you money in the long run, because you won't have to keep buying more stuff all the time. And I limit myself. If it fits in this drawer, you can have it. If not, gotta get rid of one, or maybe you don't need it that badly. So here we are on the inside. This is where the real stuff happens. So you saw my lights already. This is my Anastasia lip palette. Honestly, it could fit in this drawer if I wanted it to, but I like to keep it by my other lipsticks. Baby wipes. These are my current setting sprays of choice. So I divide it by section of the face here. It's pretty standard. We have face products like powders and blushes and stuff like that in there. And here I have a few more face products. These are things like concealers, foundations, this lipstick that I actually specifically use as a cream blush, my powder sunscreen, and then I have a little bronzer and a little powder. I keep my blotting papers here, and then these are lip liners and lip glosses that are too tall to fit in this guy, because when you close it, it has to actually be able to close. And if I stick this guy in there, it doesn't really close and it gets knocked over. So my solution to that was anything that's a taller lip product, like a lip liner, lip glosses, those kind of things, they go right in there. And the rest of my lip products will be over here in this guy. And I kind of put the stuff that I use the most in the front, stuff I don't use as much in the back. products that I like. And then here I have eyes. So this is all in a bigger container. So in here, actually, this is like a portable razor case. I keep tweezers and eyebrow scissors in here for brow grooming because that's important. This is where I keep things like eyeshadow bases. Actually, I did get this little e.l.f. palette to see if it would be a great travel palette. It's So I have mascaras, eyeshadow primers, extra tweezers, brow products, eyeliners, eyelash curler. Then over here, we have lashes. I don't wear false lashes a lot, so I just keep a small collection. And then I have 2 tiny travel palettes right here. And I mean, that is it. I really just kept what I needed and what I knew that I was going to use. And honestly, I am so much happier. It's faster, it's more fun. It's so easy because I can open my vanity. Everything's right there. I can use the product and immediately put it back so I don't create a mess all over the surface, because I always hate that and then you never have time to put it away because you're in a rush. You just use the product, put it right back where it goes, and keep going. It is so easy and it makes cleanup so much faster once you're done. And that's what I was looking for, is something that I can easily contain. I still feel like I can sit down and sit at the vanity and open it up and look at myself in the mirror and all that cute stuff. So again, this is my solution. This is what works for me. I will link the vanity, my ring light. Do you have any great tips on how to organize your makeup in a small space? Let me know down below. Make sure to ring that bell so that you get notifications every single time I post a video. Ring it! Ring the bell.